So, as we were talking, Don Paris states what? You can take something that's rusted and reverse it back from rusted. But you can't go from reverse back to rusted.
Well, because I would have to do with oxidization, and if
You were using negentropic, which causes what? Like the moonlight, full moonlight, which grows,
sharpening or
which
growing crystal,
grows crystals, which sharpens it,
mineralization.
which doesn't take away because it's not a potentiation, it's a negentropic, meaning a negative implosion, gravity well,
And the other takes away.
because it's giving energy. So, but for myself, as I was stating, you have the reverse when it comes to Fullerite in the Electro Universe, and the gentleman that Charles White, books and so forth I got for you to study and to study him, because he's who influenced who? Albert Abrams, first person to make a radionic device in the 1880s, where you get your intrinsic data field analyzer fucking literally 100 years ago to the date. Is it SE5 Plus came out in 1986. You got the newer model, I got the 1986 model. Albert Abrams, 1880s. Got your radiesthesia device, right? But ours are intrinsic data field analyzers completely different. Right? Radionics device, you can go forward and backwards, but they didn't realize you could do time travel and so forth with that, like I've been trying to show you. Henceforth. And those that have that ability, that don't have to use a feather, can do such, and you can open up your own portal and walk yourself through a place or not.
Yeah, well, that's.
You understand?
Don Paris talked a little bit about that when
He talks a little bit about it, but the motherfuckers never actually fucking
in that guy
talk about actually doing it.
In that guy that says that he got into that base, like that facility.
That's remote viewing. That's someone doing like what Jeff Harvey, rest in peace. It's like someone doing like what I did when I wrote to you the whole time I was in jail for 6 months, telling you what you're doing. You understand? I shared with you that thing because I'm like, hey, look, this is what other people are doing, because remember, this is conscious interactive. Where's your consciousness? Right? It's the most healing you've ever seen done on a person wasn't with the SE5, but a scan afterwards using someone just putting up a shim and making an altar with your plates and using the plasma and intention of sending towards the person with the fucking witness. And what did you get?
The highest levels in the most permanent result, until something happens and the person goes back out of balance
On their own accord, but their intrinsic rattle is not stuck or done as it was before. It is their own, as Bruce Lipton states, and as you've been seeing, it is their signal, or their own intrinsic rattle inside their mind changing their rattle to be sick.
That shows that the mind, the importance of the brain as a scalar antenna, and the person needs to be involved, consciously involved in the process if they wish to see
proper integration and such. Why right now I'm sweating, showing and healing myself. So you see with all the treatments that I do.
Nobody else can do the work, the work for you.
All the treatments I do with persons, with my things, what do? They start sweating, they get the goosebumps and all that kind of stuff. Is you literally physically see their body, say, become unrusted or become rusted. You get that stuff off of them, and then they recombine. Hence that wave feeling, the interstitial water, all that sweat, and the feeling as if you're rolling on Molly. As your pituitary opens up, your body recombines itself because your soul sees itself as such. As I was stating on the video, here you can see him disappear. Now he's coming back. Now you see him start doing his body as such because the man just came back, like what Leland's video, and everyone, as you see them disappear and come back, they go, turn this video off, I'm done. Why they do that? Because they're trying to figure out
what the fuck happened.
Yeah, but why their body isn't hurting, because that's the really thing that really trips me out, is watching a person and analyzing and seeing their energetics when they come back into a new vessel and they go, I'm not sick.
But this is
That's
not
when
who I
you
know as I am.
Exactly, and that's when you see them get freaked out. Because a person, as you see what Wesley in his video, my back don't hurt no more, dude. I need to stop. And like you see me always have to do, so I'm always drinking water, but the amount of water that I drink, I urinate more water out than I take in.
But if a person eats on pharmacopes and stuff, then how do they understand what they know as who they are, as like taking the pills and whatnot? How do you justify, doing it as you knew what you were doing, because you don't have to do it no more?
Exactly.
And you freak the fuck out.
So it goes with the meme I did yesterday, where a person has to fucking convince the mind that the heart is wrong, and the person gets re-sick again. At a faster rate, sometimes, as you see. As you hear me tell and describe to people, do not backslide, because you will actually get sick worse than you were before if you go with me. And I work with you with my gift, because I eliminate that probability of you being sick. But if you wish to be sick, then that's on your own accord. And if you do, there ain't no coming back from that sickness, because it ain't my wife working on you, it's me. And the way that I work on people, I'm an asshole. You want to stay sick, then I'll make you die. And I do that to my own mom. There ain't no half-stepping in scripture, people. Just because you're a family or whatever, supposed family member or blood, me or kin or anything like that, as my wife sees, I treat everybody equal, dude. Not like I'm God or some shit. It's just the way that I am. I don't hold someone above another. I don't treat my wife differently than anybody else. None of my kids. Y'all get the asshole face, and the nice face, and the fuck you face. And I love you, and I'll die for you. That's what I'm doing this for. Laid down last night at 10:30. It's fucking exhausted. It's really interesting. My arm stopped working. I haven't had an issue like that in a while. But Mama gave me a couple bags of titanium crystals I was going to work on and melt into brother's pendant. And titanium crystals, you know. I got a titanium rod in my arm. Trying to figure out the radioactiveness of shit in my arm, because this ain't that way, but the stuff they manufacture and stick in your arm for biomedical stuff. Whew. Play some things on the body. But anyhow, we'll be putting some titanium in brother's thing. Doing it like a reverse they call it stained glass window. But yes, dear, how you feel about that? They state that, but then you got Tom Bearden states what? Because he actually understands scalar and describes and picks apart the instance of what happens when you say lock into your client, or lock into a place, or douse, see if there's water. You're there, you're the water.
Yeah.
Because you're not sending a signal. The signal's there, so you have to realize you're there. That's what dummies are starting to realize now, with them getting locked in their house and them doing the virtual thing. Right?
What virtual thing?
virtual tours are everything. Everything's being put on fucking virtual tours and fucking this and that, right?
Like watching a house, real estate, or shopping, or...
Instead of doing clairaudience and clairsentientism and being able to go there themselves and seeing it, they're going to do a virtual shit, which makes the where their lineage won't ever be able to do it because they're using something external.
Yeah.
You understand?
See.
So is that forward progression of the rest or reverse progression of the rest?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
As if you don't cultivate that aptitude, then you lose it because you're not creating the connections and synapses.
You know how they get a generation to do such? Move them away from reading books. You understand what I just said there? Move them away from reading books. And how would that do such? How did we get to this point right here where we got technology as we do? Candlelight and books. You shake your head and look, but you're scratching your forehead and shit.
No, it's
But I know, you're scratching your head. But your forehead's still back right there. That's your forehead, baby. That forehead of yours. Little kids got read books back in the day, right? All the way to your grandparents, rest in peace. And your great-grandparents, rest in peace. And my great-grandparents, rest in peace. But now we got technological advancements of that, which was just in storybooks, was it not? Because somebody's imagination was able to do imagery.
Yeah.
You understand? Those pictures I shared of Eva playing on our mind land. We have our imagination, but like I was stating to you, adults, your imagination, what you're doing over there is to build some shit that you're stating you wish to get away from. How retarded is that? That's not true imagination, is it? Don't take it as I was attacking you. Remember our conversation stating, you see a little girl pulling the fucking stuff. She's playing with imaginary friends and has a whole multiverse going on in genre and people and what they're breathing, what they're eating, what they're doing. You are trying to figure out how to make a fucking thing that you're trying to get away from, that you have to pay rent for, or a house. You're trying to build a house. That's your imagination, your imagery. You understand? That's what I was stating to you before, without trying to you take it in the ego stroke of an attack or anything. I wasn't trying to put you down like yesterday and other things. Just trying to point something out to you. The difference, if you understand, then our arguments wouldn't happen. So I didn't talk with you all day yesterday and shit. Think about that. While I was stating why you see me only be able to connect with little ass kids and old people. Me sharing with you the fucking my misunderstanding of cognitive and brain development fucking videos to show you why for some reason I'm only able to connect with old people and young. You understand? Because how's old people's mind and how's young people's? Right? And unless they've been given bullshit like we were arguing about yesterday, of what you stated, but my brother got the fucking convenience store. I don't give a fuck about your brother's convenience store. I have no idea what fuck you guys got in your chemicals in your food down there. I know what we got in our food here. I'm talking about here, babe. The boy ever eating American shit here? No. Straight on? No. Because you live in Argentina. So how is he going to get all the shit here? He might get a couple of treats or something, but he doesn't have the full repertoire of the what? Food that's fucking here. That's made for a reason to get you to fucking not put the Pringles can down. Once you pop, you can't stop. I don't want him doing that, right? But the argument turned into, oh, you're doing this and doing this. And you talk about our daughter and this and our grandson's shit and some more shit. And the only thing that you made me do the whole day, why I didn't talk with you, it made me realize is why our daughter moved the fuck out. Is because I did like her mother did with her stepdad, and I took the other person's fucking point of view and not my child. Because what did I point out to you yesterday? As soon as Michaela did that shit what you did when I called you a child for doing it, and you got pissy, I called Michaela. Did I not?
She was here. You were here.
I was not here. I was fucking trimming, dude. Been in Corey's house, motherfucker. Where's your memory at? I called them from there, or barely any signal, and fucking asked her, what the fuck are you doing? Your mother asked you to do something, you're gonna point your finger back at her? I know you didn't do that to Mom, or to Bunky. Why would you do that to her? That woman loves you. She's not doing nothing to hurt you. What the fuck's going on? And that's why I got it torn her ass and asked her and found out they weren't fucking lying about the job and shit like that. Her telling me, I'm sorry, I thought you'd act like Mom. And me going, why would I act like Mom? Baby, you're fucking just now turned 18, girl. You know how many jobs you're gonna go through and lose? Fucking come on. Why would I be mad at you? What happened? What Dad explained to you what the solar place did? Yeah, why the fuck would I be mad at you? I laugh because you're thinking something like that. And I'm sad inside. You remember I told you that. I'm fucking dying inside because you think I would be mad at you for fucking living your life. What the fuck? You gotta get the calluses, girl. Since you're not gonna listen to Dad. Dad ain't got no high school diploma, so he's fucking did all kind of goddamn jobs. That's why he works and makes his own goddamn business, right? Because you, your mama, your stepmom, your brother and sister's mama, all you motherfuckers just got graduated and got college degrees and shit. And here Dad is. Fucking 8th grade education. Mama left him because she said he's the smartest motherfucker she's ever met. She wanted him to go to school for make money. I ain't into that. I'm not into that. Honey, work for yourself. And I told you, work for yourself. You over here thinking we struggling and shit. I mean, we are, but what do your parents tell you? Child, wake the fuck up. You're a blue-collar worker in a motherfucking country that you went there by yourself. That's what I tell you. When I tell women. I look up to you and I get pissed at you and I fucking chastise you the way I do. Because I go, fuck, you come here by yourself, dude, and look what you got. You didn't even recognize it until a couple months back when you had to talk with your parents. Your parents were like, are you fucking retarded, dude? You're a blue collar. Right? How much money do we gotta make a year to fucking keep our shop going? And pay for all this stuff? And restock? And to be able to give all the stuff away we do for free to the homeless and shit like that, baby. $50,000. Or more. You understand? I stand on the corner and fucking tell people, dude. And dress the way that I do, try to get little kids to understand me. You gotta fucking go through all this shit that people tell you to be indentured servitude, some shit. Work, man. Use your imagination, work. Use your hands. You'll find that it ain't work, because you're just playing. Stay childlike. That's what, baby?
So that's true. It just flows effortlessly with God's help. As long as it's something from your heart.
Whatever God you believe in.
Yeah, whatever God you believe in. You would just always feel like there's wind in your favor. I like the gauge of this wire.
Let's see what today's memories are. These people blocked yesterday's video. It's interesting, Luke. Like this picture. As you know, shake is grand shake. Now you understand where it says right there, out of 5, only 1 person will survive. Excuse me. You know what this is from, don't you? It's April 24, 2013. This is when?
Before we met, you weren't ready.
And this is about what? Nibiru. This is before they took it down off the internet. And there's also the hoopoe where he talks about this COVID right now.
The virus.
Mm-hmm. Where my teacher had just reposted the video that I shared with people that they blocked before the night of Shaban. That's funny. This dude shared a bunch of energy plasma. Now, what is this guy, this cocksucker saying? Samuel Bunch? We're on the 4th phase of water. Right? Oh, you gave that look, honey. Why would you give me that look? Because what do I state I'm making?
Well, now you're in the 6th phase of water, but...
The 4th phase of water actually makes it where it goes out of the glass. You can't keep it in glass. I'd like to see them do such, right? Like this is their supposed quicksilver plasma you started making a month ago that doesn't have, what? Some shit, but it's made in plastic and it's made with caustic soda.
Stored in plastic.
Right? The liquid crystalline phase. So sad. So sad. You and Justin. Please tell us what or how this silver you make after copying me. Is the 4th phase of water.
What the hell?
Be it you are making it via Keshe methods. Waiting. Waiting, Samuel Bosch.
What the fuck? They put incorrect address? No, you gotta be kidding me. The fuck? Well. You gotta be kidding me. not. Is he good or go to the city? What the fuck? Oh man.
What's wrong, dear? Your package go to the wrong place?
No, it says wrong address. Like unable to deliver wrong address.
Okay, so go
And
in.
they said that only the shipper can change or confirm.
So go in Yuba City. What is that gonna do, baby?
So I can tell them that it's not the wrong address. I mean, I can't just sit here and have.
You
it
just said
returned
only
to
the.
China.
You just said the shipper. You're not the shipper.
I don't speak Chinese, so I'm gonna go and talk to the people here to see if they can retain the package so they don't send it back to China, because they won't hold it. You know what happens? Like the packages from Russia, they send it back.
Yeah, babe.
Fuck, it's not the wrong address. And if I can bring my ID and show them that's not the wrong address.
This would probably get me kicked out of the biblical shit, but I don't give a damn. I can't stand these fucking people telling lies all the time. Here's what hard water does, or heavy deuterium water. Deuterium water gives you fucking neutrinos, dude. 4 minutes in. You can see hard water. You see this.
You know, hopefully they let me pick it up at the end of the day there or something.
Inshallah.
see if this gets me kicked out of this group. I don't give a fuck. These people are fucking annoying. It's Justin Smith and this fucking Samuel bunch. These people. The reason why New York is infected people, they're in New York, dude. I want to be, dude. This is hilarious. Hilarious. This dude's a straight crackhead. I don't know when you go to that shit. This dude was taught underneath Justin Smith. Right. They sell you fake ass plasma made in plastics, as you see. Oh, it's in plastics with caustic soda, so it's made with Drano, folks. But people are sick in New York.
What up? Let him what's in there doing, cuz. We're making zinc water. Talk to him real fast. I'm gonna put a topic. We're making zinc water.
With caustic soda and plastic. We're drinking Drano.
Camera over here and show you the CUO we making. CUO plasma. All day long. We're making different things, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my people, Christy Keller. You know what I'm saying? Someone who ride with me every day, believe in everything I got going on, because I'm an alchemist. First black alchemist.
Right.
Oh, we don't want to waste too much. But listen, I'm telling you this is right now. BudgetEnergyPlasma.com. Say it again, cuz.
Bunch of energy plus.
Say it again, cuz.
Bunch of energy plus.
See, while y'all out there looking
Y'all
like
is making money off of selling
one
deaf to
y'all
people.
massive that ain't really doing shit. We doing the real shit.
Right.
To the brotherhood first. Every toast I do to the brotherhood first.
Bunch of energy plus.
To the wolves and to the wolfettes. Let me take that from you, cuz. Why you keep talking to me? Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? I've been doing plasma water for about 3 years.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
You've been in my group for 3 years.
Making it better for the people.
Right.
Showing you how to live good. Live
Right.
life in a better place.
By making
Wellness,
Drano and plastic.
all on a mission to accomplish the
Making
goal.
3D printed plastic shit.
All
Right.
right, we got all the different waters back here.
What do you got? Some more Drano.
CUO.
Some more Drano.
What's all that big shit in the back?
Water.
When did you start making silver, brother? Huh?
CO2, silver,
Right.
CO2, zinc, CUO. You know what I'm saying? We got all the different flavors in the bag. You see, we got a 50-gallon tank over here. CUO. In the back. CO2 and zinc water. Put it out there to the world.
Right. selling poison to people. Let's show you this stupid motherfucker shit. Right. These people are talking about being present so you can infect people. This motherfucker is hilarious. I'm a crackhead, dude. My boy just started making the silver just a little bit ago. Right. I'm like, huh?
So this is a
Right. And this is why New York has infected people. I'll show you the methods. There's the first black alchemist retarded shit here. I'll show you. Fucking crackhead ass motherfucker taught by Justin Smith. Let's see if we can find that. Cause homie, after I started posting and saying what these idiots is doing, copying my stuff, I mean, had posted the thing showing that Justin Smith was attacking him, saying that his stuff was making. See, they're making so much money off of selling this poison shit to people, causing it coronavirus and all this shit. This was sad. He took down that stuff. I had to go through my USBs and find the screenshots and so forth that I have them of them attacking each other. Every time I make something, this motherfucker tries to copy it. It's hella funny. Like this supposed gold stuff here that you can see is chemically made. This stuff is made with Justin Smith. They work together. I see you took down your videos, huh? You see me screen recording and shit, showing you how fucking retarded your dumbass is. The supposed light bearer and shit. These people fucking CH3, right? Let's see how they make it, people. Like I was saying to him, try doing something.
vortex
Trying to say that it,
inside the plasma.
right? You can tell that's been stirred up.
Bunch of energy plasma.
When I tell him, do something without some fake ass shit, because the video before is him stirring it with a stick.
Amazing things going on every day around me.
Right.
And
You can see where the stick swirled it.
the type of work I'm doing with plasma. You can see the vortex inside the plasma. Amazing work.
Right. Spinning to the right, people. It's showing you it's not the energy you want in your body.
Enjoy my work. Bunch of energy plasma.
Right. You can see him stirring it with a stick in the next video. It's hilarious. I'm doing stuff right. I'm actually making plasma. Yeah, don't spin that way, kids, as you see in my videos. And me actually talking to an accredited scientist. Jamie Lunkley. It's accredited for what? Showing how metals and other things like that work inside of solvents. Water is a solvent. See? And this shit's Hilarious. Here we're going. No, let me see if I got enough space. Let me show you. This dude. Let's make crack, baby.
Light bearer.
Here's a light bearer, everybody.
Super power lemonade.
Super power lemonade.
A little bit of baking soda, lemon.
Alright. That shit is hilarious and sad. I ain't hating on nobody. Except for those that I can't stand, that take my information and my methodologies and try to say that that's what they doing, and I say, show me proof, motherfucker. How is it plasma, bro? Because this is how you make your CH3. Right? Some fucking sheet metal and plastic barrels, dude. Right? Doing it as the keeps people sewing. Let's throw some caustic soda in there. For months, right? In a bucket. Right? You can tell that's not even gold. It's like he just trying to sell shit that's supposed to be copper. You can tell it's motherfucking what?
This is.
It's the goddamn shit you buy online for making motherfucking electroform stuff, right? Here we go. Now we done. Blowtorched it, remember? That's the space technology. We take a blowtorch, a benzene ring additive, and all that. We don't make our own combustibles. Because remember, they're a space program, but they're the first black alchemists and all this kind of shit, right? And there you go. Plastic. Drano mixed with water. Right?
This is a 10-gallon tank of hereditarium CO2 plasma.
Right.
As you can see, it's filled all the way up. It's producing plasma every day.
Right, it's producing plasma, kids. It's doing this right here. It's producing plasma. And showing you fucking... Heavy water is what is used to see neutrinos. And as you see the neutrinos hit in this method that I use, see the neutrinos hitting in that heavy water making plasma. I use a carbon rod and a silver rod. And as you know, gold is yellow because it got 20% silver in it. But anyhow, there's heavy water right there. So you know if you're making actual real heavy water in your reactor, kids, is you'll see neutrinos. But I ain't once in the decade and a half of asking these fucking quiche lemmings have I ever seen them share a video as such showing neutrinos. I don't do that method too much because that shit right there will burn you. And deuterium water does an adverse effect on the body, so I don't know why these people telling people to drink deuterium water and shit, because the body makes deuterium inside of itself.
Those are brain water crystals.
But anyhow.
Transmuting, hitting this layer and turning into gold. Wow.
There's heavy water, kids. Or deuterated water.
This was produced last night. Took about 6 hours to produce all of this plasma that's in this tank. Enjoy it. Peace, love to the world.
Using bullshit ass motherfucking what? There we go, look it. Right? Look at folks, it's going by itself. Now you see the reason why New York, these people are pumping this shit across. You understand? It's fucking toxic ass Kool-Aid. It's poison. All in plastics. Right. Spewing the garbage of motherfucking Keshe. Right? Because his master is what? He's from Sumer. So I guess he's from Sumer too. Bruh. Oh man. Keep getting this stuff. As you see, folks. These people are sick. Block me, damn it. Like I said. I'm fake, right? That's alright. I got you, bud. Water is made quiche way. To your face, motherfucker. said that shit to him too. Bitch ass motherfucker. Again, I said that. This bitch. This fucking lemmings crack me up. That's just hella funny. Memories for today. These people are sick of my motherfucking mind. All I gotta say. think I'm a troll. Explain to me how you got the 4th phase of water, bruh. I always talk shit to you cocksucking ass motherfuckers, dude. That shit hilarious. You see me here talking shit. Nobody, Keshe Foundation won't tell you the fucking chemical reactions of a couple life because they passed a couple life. The couple life don't do a motherfucking thing. They on the what? The couple man now. They don't know how that works either. They're just making stuff. Right? We have no idea what this shit is. That's when dude come out. A month later, after January 25th, stating one cup, one life helps you, but it don't do a motherfucking thing because now they're being told you gotta live with this shit. People, but you're all we're told it does something to it, right? It does something to you. These people are fucking making this shit and spreading it. See, I remember that video of that fucking stupid motherfucker shit. You can hear him. Doing with the quartz. So you make your body into a super spreader full of fucking shit. says he's infected. Right? Dude's infected, but how is he infected if he's an alien now with alien blood, as he stated fucking last Thursday? These people make this shit in plastic. Take my stuff down and lay these people's shit up. It's crazy. Stuff gets removed. Coronavirus groups trying to explain to people. People do this stuff. Hey, little punk motherfucking bitch ass nigga. He tried to tell me you got the keys in the door, son. He tried to say I was a troll, and I said, bro, he removed some of the messages that I read to him in Messenger, because he wrote to me in Messenger, and I was like, he told me I was a troll and that my stuff is fake, and I'm like, how is my stuff fake? And he said he's not making it the quiche method, when all you see is stuff is in fucking caustic sodas. It's hella funny, because I was going through his stuff to get back to where he was making his crackhead little video and everything. All the stuff that I'd shared of those videos previously, he had removed them and so forth. So I had to go through my USB and pull them back up. He tried to tell me that I'm a troll. So I messaged him back. I said, bro, how am I a troll on your shit when you sent me a friend request several years back, and I'm a troll. This is the first time me ever talking on your stuff, other than asking you 3 or 4 times a year when you say some outlandish shit, like you have screenshots of and shared, like with Justin Smith and everybody else, and Mark House Scans and all the other motherfuckers, when you guys come with your fishing stories, and I say, prove it, dude. Because now you're using my verbatim, prove it. What's actually going on there? Fucking let's test it. I'll send you some of mine, you send me some of yours. But what's your testing procedure? Never a response, other than fucking, fuck you, you're fake. And unfriend real quick. Okay. Alright, I'm supposedly fake, and I'm supposedly the troll, but I'm asking you, bruh. How do you have the 4th phase of matter there? Of water? What's the modality? What's the stuff? How you got that? If you're stating you're not using quiche method, then how's it not how do you not have just fucking silver protein, because you just got 2 silver rods in the thing, right? Oh, you mix the CO2, so the only way you get this O2 stuff is you mixing it with the Drano, the caustic, and you're trying to say that's O2, CO2, right? Oh, come on, kids. And you make that how? Again, with Drano, in a fucking 5-gallon plastic tub. Or, now in your fish tank. In a couple hours. But again, like I show them, and I did a video and shared them, I said, if you're making deuterium water and all this kind of stuff, if you're making heavy water, dude, where's the neutrinos hitting the shit, making the plasma like you see in my videos? And again, deuterium water, like you heard the guy with a brain 2 Mondays ago tell him, deuterium water, heavy water fucks you up. Why are you guys selling deuterium water to people? Because the body makes deuterium water inside of itself, but it inhibits shit. Why would you take that in yourself externally and fuck yourself up? Oh, because the quiche lemming messiah, alien stated fucking what? It helps you. But I'm the troll. How am I a troll? When is the first time I've asked you openly on your own shit because somebody shared it? And now, instead of him doing videos where he's by himself, these guys got this little play thing act up is hella funny when you see it on this shit. We're him and his cousin. And that's why I reached out and said what I said, because y'all are making hella money. And I'm not jealous of somebody making money or anything. It's just, y'all are selling poison. And be it that you're selling so much of this shit and giving so much of it out. Why do you think New York had such a fucking explosion? Because that's where these motherfuckers are, people. My wife watched a video of him talking about Justin Smith saving him and taking him to Virginia and shit on some motherfucking farm and some other shit. And showing him how to do the stuff. Because like the man stated in the video, 3 years ago he wasn't doing it. 3 years ago you can see him doing his shit with Justin Smith and then jumping into my group and so forth. And then copying my shit. That's why my wife at the beginning of this stuff, when I reached over the shit to see this stuff, because somebody shared it, his stuff in the biblical plasma, I've been monitoring these people. Homie has his shit listed as it's the what? The fourth phase. You know, I'll show you people something. You know, I'll erase this right here. And we'll put fourth. He just now has that. Right. Here's February 10th, 2 fucking years ago, 2 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 years ago. Again, here's my accredited friend. Credited this motherfucking scientist. Jamie Lunkley. She goes by Jamie Leon here. Here we are having a motherfucking discussion like we have talked about in the video. We're on Friday the 13th of March. When I'm kicked off Facebook, I'm talking to her about it because as you hear her state, yes, I see your shit rotating to the left by itself because of the time frame. Okay, so homeboy's talking about what he's making in the fourth phase of water, but if you're keeping it in plastic and other things like that, as I explained to him, please explain to me how it's the fourth phase, because as you see with all my stuff, folks, and people complain, I have nothing but empty jars of putting my stuff from those methodologies, what I was doing 2 years ago. If I place them in anything, tried to seal it, it dries out. Because the fourth phase of water can quantum tunnel through fucking stuff. And this came from aquamarine borals from a friend of mine that is now accredited for, from me showing him my 13 pounds of Shingar mine, Shingar province, AAA grade aquas, experimenting and looking into some stuff. But anyhow, that's why this is labeled about the Leclerc effect and menthol, and titled My Friend, explaining to her the fourth phase of water and the fifth tunneling phase, which you also get to the sixth, which I'm working on right now in time frame X domain. Is you have what? Water's fourth phase, which we've known about in the industrial world, where you have a trapezie emerald, or trapezie pearl, which an aqua and an emerald is the same. You get the star program. That's why I'm always showing you aquamarines and other things that are cut with them, right? So, this is the fourth phase of water, kids. And if your stuff can be kept in fucking stuff, as you've seen, I core out crystals and put my plasma in it and other things like that. And then it still dries out. I've electroformed. I've tried everything to keep that water in there. And it don't! Because it's so energetic, it just quantum tunnels through the shit. Like you see in my chamber over there where you got water. That's the thing that me and my wife's amethyst provider had been, Chinese nationalist, who were talking about for several hours this year when we went and seen him, is he likes doing the tricking, or not playing a trick, but helping other crystal workers understand by having them take a bath with the plasma I gave them in a vial. And having that vial lose water while it's surrounded by water, because, you know, it's in the bathtub. So how does something lose water while it's surrounded by water? I was explaining this, the fourth phase of water, quantum tunneling. It's like with my little vial that's inside my reactor, that's the bubble in it's getting bigger, that I sent to Brother Jeremy, and so forth, and other people. How does it lose water if it's surrounded by water? It's called the fourth phase, or fourth matter. And so when I see people use my verbatim and so forth that have been in my group and in my friends list, and they're supposedly making stuff and then using that verbatim to try to sell poison to people, it just fucking chaps my hide. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Are you serious? Here, explain to me, please. Oh, I'm a troll. Okay. I'm somebody that's not attacking you, just asking you. Why are you using my verbatim all of a sudden now? Because now it's just now being said. And like I said before, I can't sit back and watch you fucks no more. Because that's why we're in this predicament. It's you, Mr. Rick, fucking Fix It, and Mr. fucking dumbass Keshe, brother fuck alien Sumerian dude, as you seen the person talking about Sumerian. You got that shit, right? The fourth easy water pertains to is exclusion zone water, and ZPE 0 point energetics. As you see, the relationship water molecules I use in several different modalities to transmutate my low energy nuclear reactions in between my anode and my cathode. You see those little spermoids, little Claire effect, relationship water crystals. And the Van der Waals effects and other things like that is something you always hear me talk about, and that's what Sister describes and in her mechanism proves and shows. Me and her went to school together, Marysville High School. She just become accredited in 2017. Her senior project was what she just got accredited for. My senior project is fully autonomous self-organizing systems, working on the same thing as what she was, but on the other side of the Pfeiffer effect, but in the sense that which is what makes things real. Following autonomous self-organizing systems. So, as you see, I'm not entirely sure what the easy zone water pertains to, but this might be a possibility as well. It could be possible by another cage-like isomer of water molecules. There are several cage orientations that water molecules adopt depending on what else is in the solution. What you need to pay attention to is those cases and what's happening to the covalent bonds and other van der Waals forces depending upon the medium. It's all about energy that dictates the cage structure of water will form. Yes. Explainer, cavitation, water crystals. So, aquas and emeralds and beryls, it's no impurities. I have 13 pounds of this. Your master's made me have an autistic laboratory fit. So I started cutting in my crystals because I'd seen something, smoked some DMT, and asked him, because he tried to say he had exclusion zone water, shoot a laser into it and show us that. And dude wouldn't fucking do it, because they're always just about fishing stories and lies. Exclusion zone water has nothing in it. Nothing can make it impure. Nothing can make it nasty. It's like Zumzum water. But anyhow. This is how my water works, which is a byproduct of making my plasma. It's a waste byproduct. You understand? She says she's been underneath a rock. I've been homeless and shit. I'm losing my house again. Been to a rock, many things. Build my own. It's time to build here and melt it into place. You understand? Motherfucker, call me a troll. Built during 2010, during the lunar eclipse, during the winter solstice. Purple line goes. The delineation for the rising of the moon. This is it finished inside. And the pictures of my youngest there. That's my youngest daughter's house. laugh at people. Try to call me a pro. Troll and shit. Yeah, February 10th of this year, 4th phase of water reactors. Yeah. I'm going past that. That's this guy here. Have you seen it? I did cesium. Ground down poolisite for the cesium. And as I was describing in the chamber below, that is my anode chamber. Silver, glass-filled rod with silver and poolisite ground down. Right, and the black alchemist shit. Please throw something together over the weekend.
30 mils of type 1 carbon for my extract the graphene ions for my cathode chamber. I always do 2 cathodes to 1 anode. These I use 2 silver rods, my anode, cathodes, and 1 carbon piece as my anode.
Be sure you got a couple of them. You're married, Myron Evans is out of it because Myron has
You see, in my new builds, I use glass-filled tubes with dust.
And that's when it started, kids. So simple. Like I said, I need to grab my stuff off of Facebook and show you all. I got proof, man. These people, all they do is just try to copy and use unnatural shit. Try to use my verbatim and their titles. Call me a troll for asking them. Show me proof. It's really easy to show the proof of the model if you've got 4th phase of water, because the shit won't be contained. It will be sitting there sweating, even if you got it in the freezer. It'll evaporate away. It evaporates away if you got it in the container in front of you. It evaporates faster than anything because it's excited.
Ion thruster. Liquid fuel thruster. I program it. Intrinsic data field BP882 and other healing intrinsic data fields.
Sealed it with wax, plasmatized wax. It's chambers within chambers within chambers within chambers. Using those demo things, right? Tooth whitener. You can use that program light into your gums. This is what these idiots don't understand. So they're making cooperite and drinking that shit with carbonate, trying to call it some other shit, and the zinc ion goes in the fucking salt. Anyhow, not like these people care. Actually study, actually formulate something, put it together with an equation, show you what's going to happen, the difference in between the two because of gravities, and how you start something, right? Proof of concept, the model, things that go with the model, and then proving the model from a thought from years ago, right? There's my cathode chamber that went winner. You see there's that eyedropper, goes in, the GAU, so on and so forth. This is what these idiots are doing. But they don't got the salt mixed in with it, right? To their equation. Or they Drano. Top of my cathode chamber. Or my anode. It's all the same. Chamber within a chamber. It's really interesting how there's stuff collected in each one. There's filling of my cathodes and my anode. Ground down crystal and silver. And there's Michigan copper. Took him down. Just pull the site ground. And this is the motherfucker saying right here. They knew what would come if you put the plasma, the zinc shit, on the swine flu. That it would turn a tick-borne illness into blue ear, which is gastric to fucking something that went past the blood-brain barrier. Then they gave it some more Kool-Aid, as they're doing now to the people, getting it to go to PSRV and amoxicillin and things. Right? They didn't eradicate the virus. Mutated it. That's all they do is mutate shit and try to say that they cured it. Made it to where it doesn't trip the tests. You understand? What's going on with people now? Trying to figure out, buddy. Let's see real quick how much space we got here. 500 megabytes free. This is old drawing from 15 years ago. Revising and giving you guys that which is. I know because of the audio on this, they fucking blocked this shit on you still. That's what sucks. I gotta block that sound, otherwise they'll block this video. Look at that. Room temperature 0. See? 0 resistance. Shown 20 videos like this of 20 different modalities and so forth, showing what? Superconductivity. And that's rendered it on there. Prep charge. And then as you see, I ran it to show you cold fusion with the arc reactor. Cathode. The other one is anode. Love and light, everybody. I do this so it doesn't fuck up. Blessings.